Okay, so our objectives today, students will be able to. Students will be able to. Draw conclusions about a poem using text evidence. Awesome. So today, for our close reading lesson, we're going to focus on narrative poetry. Okay, everybody say narrative poetry.
Narrative poetry.
Narrative poetry is a poem that tells a story.
Narrative poetry is a poem that tells a story.
Let's put our mirrors on.
Repeat.
Mirrors on.
Repeat.
Narrative poetry is a poem that tells a story.
Narrative poetry is a poem that tells a story.
Teach.
Okay. Narrative poetry is
Excellent. Bring it back.
Bring it back.
Okay, so can I have one leader tell the class what a narrative poem is? Let's have Julian.
A narrative poem is a poem that tells you a story.
Excellent. Easy. And the 5 things we're going to focus on today, repeat after me. Vocabulary.
Vocabulary.
Main idea.
Main idea.
Summarization.
Summarization.
Setting.
Setting.
And character analysis.
And character analysis.
Go ahead and tell your partner what the 5 things we're going to Awesome. Bring it back.
Bring it back.
Awesome. I'm going to give you guys a oh yeah point. Everybody say oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Excellent. So we have some new vocabulary this week that we're going to focus on. The first word is cozy. Everybody say cozy.
Cozy.
So our hand motion, this is cozy. And the reason why we go through these is sometimes when we're reading a passage, we don't really know the vocabulary, so it's good to learn those before we read it, okay? The next word is drowsy, and this one is just drowsy. So say that, drowsy. The next one is surprised.
Surprise.
The next one is supreme.
Supreme.
And beyond.
Beyond.
Excellent. So in our lesson, and you guys will hear this a lot in the questions, it talks about the speaker. Okay, everybody say speaker.
Speaker.
The speaker is the character.
The speaker is the character.
The poet is the author.
The poet is the author.
Awesome. And then there's this really cool thing in poetry called alliteration. Everybody say alliteration.
Alliteration.
And I always think of Albert the alliteration alligator. Everybody say Albert the alliteration alligator.
Albert the alliteration alligator.
Albert the alliteration alligator.
Albert the alliteration alligator.
So the sentence has words with the same beginning sounds. So for an example, like Chester the chasing cheetah, or Albert the alliteration alligator. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Awesome. And then there's onomatopoeia. Everybody say onomatopoeia.
Onomatopoeia.
Onomatopoeia is like the biggest word that you guys can know. So if you say to an adult, hey, I know a really big word, it's onomatopoeia. And then they're like, whoa, you sound like a college student. Okay, and these are sound words like boom, pow, and bam. Everybody say boom, pow, and bam.
Boom, pow, and bam.
And that's called a onomatopoeia.
Onomatopoeia.
And then the last thing that we're going to notice, we're going to focus on in our poem is rhythm. When we think of rhythm, we think of the beat. Everybody like this? This is the rhythm.
This is the rhythm.
Excellent. Good job. So before we go into our close reading, we have to do our close reading nay. And thank you so much to all the leaders who are in ready position. I really appreciate that. Okay, grab your pencils. Here we go. Now watch me mark, and watch me annotate. Now watch me mark, watch me annotate. Ooh, mark it, ooh, mark it, ooh, mark it. I am close reading. Excellent job. Let's give you guys another oh yeah point. Everybody say oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Perfect. Can you please flip to our passage? And our passage today is Lazy Larry Likes to Sleep.
Lazy Larry likes to sleep.
Excellent. So remember, we forgot our close reading annotation signs. We underline our answers.
We underline our answers.
We circle vocabulary.
We circle vocabulary.
We star important information.
We star important information.
Who remembers the last one? That's the last one.
We
We question mark our questions. We question mark our questions. Excellent. So remember, these are not paragraphs. Raise your hand if you can tell me in a poem what our paragraphs are called. Thank you so much to my leaders. Gonna wait for a couple more hands. Who remembers what the paragraphs are called in a poem? Everardo. Ooh, close, yeah? What's another one? Yes?
Stanzas.
Stanzas, awesome. So I want you to go ahead real quick and number your stanzas. And do the next page, S1 for stanza 1, S2 for stanza 2, 3, 4, and do the ones on the back as well. So when we use our text evidence, we know exactly which stanza it is. Also, something a little bit different in poems are the lines. Remember, these lines, sometimes they're sentences, but in a poem they're called lines. Okay? Excellent. And remember, we're going to popcorn read, so can I have an amazing leader with the level 3 voice who can start our first stanza for us? All right, Miss Sherilyn.
Lazy
Go ahead.
Larry likes to sleep, and they go to bed while counting sheep. He naps on couches, he naps in chairs, he smiles and dreams without a care.
Excellent. So I see a lot of hands. Christian, what's one of the things we should annotate?
Cozy.
Cozy is our vocabulary word, so we circle vocabulary. What else was in that stanza that we noticed? That one?
Larry is a character.
Yeah, Lazy Larry's a character, so let's put a star and add that to our annotation box. Lazy.
We don't have one.
Oh, you can just put it on the side. Thank you for those leaders who just did that. And remember, we could put a line. Yep, Lazy Larry is our main character. Awesome. Who can tell me the main idea of that one stanza? What did you find out in that stanza? Yes, Elizabeth?
He likes to sleep.
Yeah, Lazy Larry likes to sleep. Perfect. Great job. I'm going to give Red Team a point. It's definitely everybody's focused. Everyone is answering their questions. Everyone's annotating the text. Excellent. He sleeps, he thinks, so he can dream of things beyond what most may seem. His dreams are good and filled with light. They are happy, fun, and always bright. Brittany, what do you see there for an annotation? Beyond, yep, so we circle vocabulary. Who can tell me which lines rhyme? Which lines rhyme? Awesome, thank you for your participation. Blue team. Sebastian, which lines rhyme?
The last two.
The last two. So remember, we could do these for those. Do the first two rhyme, Malachi? Do dream and seem rhyme? Yeah? Okay, so our rhyme pattern is what?
A-A-B.
Thank you. So our rhyme pattern is A, B, B. Excellent. Let me popcorn. Who has a loud level 3 voice? Angela, popcorn. Stanza 3, please.
Okay. What comes to Larry as he dreams? Things fantastic, things supreme. Animals, and animals. More always comes to him while he's dreaming.
Yeah, so I see a vocabulary word in there. Supreme. Excellent. So what does Larry dream about? And can you guys underline that for our text evidence? What type of animals? Oh, it hasn't said it yet. Whoops. All right, so let's say Larry dreams about animals. Excellent. Zebra zoom inside his dreams, snoring and pawing it a ways it seems. They dance, prance, and sometimes sing of sunny days and the joy they bring. Excellent. Yes? Yeah, let's underline those. Sing and bring the dreams and seams. Dreams and seams. Okay, so those rhyme as well. So as we can see, the rhyme pattern for the whole poem so far is A, B, B. Excellent job. Let's go ahead and flip the page, and I'm going to popcorn an excellent leader to finish up the poem. Loud level 3 voice. Let's see, Xavier, would you like to read? All right, you are stanza, I think 4? 5. Thank you for correcting me. Okay, stanza 5.
Yet zebras are not not the only thing that things become inside the tree. Big bears appear with loads of honey. They are always silly, always funny.
Excellent. So what two animals is he dreaming about? There. Sherilyn, what's one of them? So zebras. Sure. What's another one? Irineo? Bears. Was there another one that they talked about before?
No.
On the other page?
No, it was just zebras.
Zebras and bears. Excellent. Penguins sometimes too appear, black and white with eyes all clear. They swim in oceans cold and deep, chasing one another while Larry sleeps. What's another animal, everybody, that they talked about?
Penguins.
Penguins. Excellent. Hey, popcorn. Who's it? Samantha? Elephants too?
Elephants too are as big as buildings, rumble inside Larry's tree. Their trunks and tails move and fro. By twos and threes they come and go.
Excellent. So what's another one? Pretty easy. What's another animal? Yeah. So remember, on the first read, whenever we first read any passage, we're just finding the basic information. Okay? Let's see. When lazy Larry opens his eyes, he always seems a bit surprised that the zebras, bears, and others have gone to places away and far beyond. Excellent. Popcorn. 1, loud leadership voice.
He scrubs his face and scratches his head and wonders why his eyes are red. His mirror shows his drowsy eyes, all pokey
Swollen.
swollen and a bit surprised.
Excellent. So right here, what's happening in that stanza? Who can tell us the main idea of that stanza? Emily, what's happening in that stanza? Let's have a leader help her out. Let's see who hasn't. Jennifer, thank you for your participation. What's happening in that one stanza? His eyes are red, sure, but is he still sleeping? What's going on here? Who can tell me what's going on? Malachi? Let's have a couple minutes. Let me give you guys about 20 seconds to think about it. Reread the stanza and let me know what's going on in the paragraph. I really appreciate those leaders who are always participating. I see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 leaders participating. 8, almost have 100% of the class. But I know some leaders who are reading it. Excellent. Angela, what's going on in there?
His eyes are red because they're drowsy.
Yeah, so he's really drowsy. He is probably what? So he's sleepy. That's really great. And he is... Yes, he's waking up from his dream. Excellent. He sleeps, he thinks, so he can dream of zebras, bears, and other things. He chooses to snooze as a way to think of things beyond his bathroom sink. Excellent. So, I have a quick question. Do you guys think that the dreams are positive? Raise your hand if you think the dreams are positive. So are his dreams something that he really wants to go? Does he like to sleep?
Yes.
So go ahead. Excellent, thank you. So, who thinks that his dreams are a negative thing? He doesn't like to sleep. Yeah, it's because he actually really likes to sleep. Excellent. Okay, so please look to your independent practice questions. So on your own, you're going to answer these questions independently. Okay. The first one asks about the main idea. Remember, we said that's one thing we'll focus on. It asks where the passage takes place, which is our setting. It asks for a summary, which is summarization. It talks about vocabulary, which is drowsy. And then it asks you one of our discussion questions. So you guys are going to do that on your own. Then we're going to take a quick little exit ticket. And the exit ticket is about a poem called Address for Cinco de Mayo. Raise your hand if you know what Cinco de Mayo is. Yeah, we've all celebrated Cinco de Mayo. And it's a short 5-question little exit ticket to see how much you learned. And after that, we will track it to track our growth throughout the week. Give me a thumbs up if you got that. Awesome. Everybody say, oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Good job. Let's go back to our questions.